What is up, Raider Nation? Sesh Media Productions. It's your boy, I'll be frank, because I'll be real about how I love my Raiders. Oh, I love them so. Man. But sometimes when you love, you gotta do tough love. You know? And, man, was it tough to watch last night's game. Almost brought a tear to my eye. How terrible we played. Now, at first, we were doing good. We were in the fight. And then that thing that happens over the last couple of years, we just take a nosedive. And we lose our identity. We lose our strength. Like Samson just got his hair chopped. Faded him up. Weak as shit. Delilah over there, or Mahomes as we like to call her, doing his thing, fucking us up. Boy, what the fuck happened? Excuse my language, but this is a cuss episode. Cuss this, cuss that, fuck them, fuck you. I can't fucking believe we lost so fucking bad and played so fucking terrible. Deshaun Jackson, what was that bullshit? Straight bullshit. All you had to do was just keep running. Go back and watch the tape. Old boy gets open, looks behind him, takes a step back, spins around, fumbles. You catch the ball, the end zone was in front of you, about 20 yards away. Go that direction. If the dude tackles you, oh well, you came up short. First down, we're probably going to score. You know, we're getting old Uncle Mo. The momentum, it was working in our favor. We're only going to be, after that, if we made a touchdown, we'd only been down by 3. Down by 3. But did that happen? No, that did not happen. Now, you could look back and say, oh, you know what? You know, the refs missed out on a lot of calls that they should have made. And I'll agree with you. Because number 77, that motherfucker right there, he was holding. Man, his name must be duct tape, because that motherfucker was holding tight. Damn. And they called him like at the end, like when they're already up by 18 points or 17 points, whatever it was, something crazy. Whatever it was crazy. We need those players that went down on defense, Morrow and White. They need to definitely come back. Mullins definitely need to come back. We need depth, and we need it bad. Because anytime I see Dylan Levitt out there, anytime I see him out there, I know praying don't work. I know it don't work. They say it works. It don't work. Not with him. Almost every time he's on the field, he's a big play against him waiting to happen. You know? That's just the way I see it. What about my man? See, and this is a guy I really, really like too. And I was, you know, when we drafted him, I thought for sure he was going to be a killer. Thought for sure. You know who I'm talking about. Jonathan Abram. Why does it seem like he's always in the right spot, but he just doesn't make the play? Like, he doesn't have that it factor you wish he would, because he's almost always right there. Like, the pass is either going just around him, over him, you know, he's right there. You know, in coverage, he's just a liability. I think we all have to agree with that. I mean, it's not hard to see. In coverage, he is a liability. In the box, going downhill, stopping the run game, solid as can be, in my opinion. Solid as can be. If you agree or disagree with any of this, please get down in the comments. While you're down there, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with the other nation. If you're not a Nation fan, it doesn't matter. Just share. Let's get it out there. Let's talk about this. This is a terrible game. But, man, I honestly, I think if you add maybe another 30 pounds to Abrams, he'd be a clean linebacker. Super clean. How would you not want to go for that? I don't know. We need some guys to come back. We need to be healthy because our defense is trying really hard to keep up, but our offense also starting to decline. Like I said, it's that type of the year. It's that time of the year for the last 2 years, now going on 3 years. Are we going to continue the death spiral? Just going down like, oh, we got 6 wins. We're good. No, you are not good. You are not. You are not. You are not. You have to fucking keep your foot on the gas pedal all year long. All year long. Only dude that's been doing that is Max Crosby. I haven't seen Yannick do it. Yannick, Mr. Ngakwe. You know, he's out there, so you got to give him credit for that. You know, why don't you let Farrell play more? Why don't you let him play more? Because he did bat a ball down. That was the only thing I remember him doing. You know, maybe I was just so mad I didn't see him do anything else, but I was pissed off the whole fucking game. Even before the game started. That's a different story, but I was. So I may have missed it, but I did see him bat that ball down. That's encouraging. But the offense needs to find that fucking rhythm again. Those first couple of games we're in where they're fucking marching down the field, people want to say, oh, well, Ruggs is gone. And yeah, well, fuck. What are you going to do? He's gone. Make other play. Like, you can't come up with any other plays for any of the other guys that are just as skillful. Maybe they're not as fast, obviously. But Hunter Renfrow can run routes like a madman. Edwards is big and he's got decent speed. You can't get him open some way. I mean, last night he was getting open. You know, he was making plays. You keep feeding that man. Keep feeding him, if that's the case. Am I wrong? I don't think so. You ride the hot hand. You know who hasn't been hot lately? Josh Jacobs. Man, it's been cold cuts. I mean, just freezer chilling. Remember how he was the guy that could break any tackle? Just about. Especially an arm tackle. You ain't hit him dead on. You ain't hitting him dead on. He's running you over. Or he's running by you as you try to grab any piece of cloth you can. Right? Where's that guy at? Where did he go? We need him back. For sure. For sure. Man, that offensive line. That offensive line. Bruh. Man, porous. SpongeBob porous. Porous is he. Man. It just. It's terrible. I know people want to talk shit about Carr. And, you know, oh, he did this, he did that. Well, he can only do so much when he's fucking running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Let's not kid ourselves and think he's got Mariota speed. Lamar Jackson type elusiveness. He doesn't have that. He could get a little bit, like a yard or two here, maybe a first down there. That's not his game. You got to protect this guy. That's like asking Tom Brady to go do that shit. No. You don't do that. People know his skill set. His coaches do. Figured out what he does really well. And added on to that. Amplified that part of him. Because you'll be like, oh, well, you can try to compare Tom Brady to Carr. Yeah, you can, though, actually. Go look at their stats. Go look at their numbers. Go look at how they throw and what they throw to. Tom's check down king, too. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. He's check down king, too. But what's his defensive like? I mean, they have, like, stellar defenses. Yeah, he lost the other day. Big deal. Big whoop. Big whoop. They'll be all right. They got players back that they didn't have back. Shit happens every once in a while. You come across one of those trap games. Call that a trap game. But it seems like this is the time of the season that every game we play is going to be a trap game. These dudes need to get with it, man. They got a lot of shit going on. They got a lot of shit going on in that locker room. And we can sit here all day long as, personalities that like to critique and say, oh yeah, you could do this, you should do that. And trust me, I'm keeping this in mind that they got shit going on in their locker room. So that's a factor. And you have to learn how to get over that. The good teams will. The good teams find a way. The good teams rally behind somebody in that locker room that knows how to lead the way. Do we have that? Do we have that guy? I'm going to say no. Because I don't think people believe in Derek Carr as much as they should. I mean, he's a good leader, in my opinion. I mean, what has he really done to make you think, you know what, this guy isn't a good leader? He takes ownership of his sorry-ass games, and he gives credit to all those around him when they win, and he has a great game. So that's perfect. You need somebody like that. But, since he's had some wishy-washy, iffy games, some games where you're like, why'd you do that? Some, brain fart, head scratchers. Maybe they don't trust in him, because he has them more than others. Going back to Tom Brady. Brady does throw picks. Brady throws picks because he's trying to make something happen. He's trying to make something happen, and he'll jam one in there. He does that a lot. Carr doesn't do that, but sometimes he'll be so safe that he just throws it away and doesn't give an option. Give a chance. Oh, well, we'd have been happy if you tried to get it in there and it was a pick, rather than you fucking dinking it over here off the sideline and nobody gets a shot. So maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. Tell me. Get in the comments. Let me know. Talk to me. You're a fan of football. You see this. You thought it was comedy. Get down in the comments so I can cuss you out. It wasn't funny to me. Shit hurt. Shit hurt my feelings, man. They came out there and was just cold. Cold as can be. Flat. Even when we were, even when they got that turnover and then they scored their touchdown, that was the momentum. And then Jackson. I don't know, I already mentioned this, but you got to put these things in perspective. These are the moments. These are what happening. These are what making the game go the way it went. We were about to get it. We were about to get it, and it literally got knocked out our hands. That's tough. So earlier, if you've seen any of my videos before this, as the season started, I thought we were gonna go 11-6. I really did. I thought we were gonna have, decent. And we were gonna make the playoffs. But now, I have to change it because, like I said, I'm frank. I'll be frank because I'll be frank how I feel. I'll be real about it. I think 8-9 is probably going to be our record. 8-9. Just whatever it is in that locker room, whatever it is coming from management down, we have to fix that. We have to get rid of the negativity, the static, all that. We got to get it out of there because we don't want to end up like a franchise like the Jets, who haven't won shit since my parents were children playing with little toy cars and shit, and Barbie dolls, children. I don't want my next Super Bowl win for our nation, for our Raiders. I don't want that Super Bowl win to come when I'm 90 years old, 50 years from now. I don't want that. We should be doing stuff now. We need to be getting stuff together now to make that happen. Mark Davis, I think you should consider selling the team. I don't think you have what it takes to get the people in to make it happen. I could be wrong. I want to be wrong, but I don't feel like I am. I think Mark Davis needs to get rid of the team, and he needs to get rid of it quicker than quick, faster than fast. And if he doesn't do that, he really needs to be searching who is the next it person. to run your team. And not only general manager, coach, head coach too, because I like Versace. I do. But there's a reason why you've always been a certain type of coach for almost all your career, which was like almost a 40-year career, right? Like, you chose your lane. That's what you chose, and you're really good at that. So, yeah, maybe that's you. And I appreciate your valiant effort to keep us in range and keep us afloat. But you know what? We need to look for somebody else. Who would you like? I'm looking at Mel Tucker. I'm looking at somebody that comes from a lineage of people that are getting it done right now. Like in their own right, they're getting it done. That's what we need to pick up. That's what we need to do. That's what's gonna bring the energy. We need to bring the mystique back. Nobody's worried about this. They need to be worried about this. I was kind of excited. It got a penalty though. We got whoever their running back was, number 31. We got him in the backfield, kind of little shove, and then they threw a penalty, and then they marched all the way down the field for a touchdown. Like, bro, you get the penalty, right? And then you come back and you punch Mahomes in the fucking mouth. Like, that should piss you off. You got a penalty for that because it was the softest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Super soft. Super soft. And NFL, I don't care what nobody says. NFL is getting softer. I mean, you know, they're trying to, it's for player safety. What was that? Bruh. We're out here trying to win. I do believe this game was made out of strategy from old World War I vets, right? Like, this is what they did to, like, relax, but they wanted to strategize and go after each other. Like, war. These dudes are out here in a war. And you got Mackey saying, boop, oh, boop. Oh, no, you can't do that. Boop. Oh, flag them. Serious? We need them to be scared of this. Punch these motherfuckers in the mouth. Take that, what happened, and use it. Use it. Turn it into energy kinetically. Boom. We take it in. We put it right back out. That's what you got to do. I don't know any other way. Speaking of energy, I hope you had some good energy when you woke up this morning and you were well. Because if you were one of those people, man, you were lucky and given the greatest gift that you could be possibly have bestowed upon you. And all I ask is, if you could, share some of that well with somebody else that isn't well. Because guaranteed, there's enough to go around, but not enough people are getting it. And that's all I really got to say today. I don't want to keep going on, but we're in a downward spiral, you know. Hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves out of it somehow. Keep the faith alive for the nation. And until next time, one.